Mythra13 here with another SPORE vehicle spotlight. Today we have the rockets and missiles. I'm not the author of any of these creations, and the names of the makers are under the names of vehicles. It's very much to the credit of those who made them that each of the vehicles was the best that I could find of its kind. I want to start off with this one here, and this is a Katyusha rocket launcher, obviously Soviet by the name. It is a type of rocket artillery first built and fielded by the Soviet Union in World War II. In service from 1939 to present, the AAA or AAA stands for anti-aircraft artillery. So this is an anti-aircraft artillery rocket launcher. Now, compared to artillery guns, these are fragile, but are inexpensive and easy to produce. And I believe there was a nickname for this particular design. They called it Stalins Organ, or something along those lines. I don't know if it had a resemblance to a pipe organ or exactly what it was referring to. And I see the designer of this particular model seems to use an old looking truck design. Kind of cool looking. I like the camo. Next up, we'll go to Strategic Missile Carrier. Now, this particular model is an RT-20 missile, ICBM, or Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Now, the first mobile ICBM designed by the Soviets. It was assigned the NATO reporting name SS-15 Scrooge. So I believe, as it says up here, is capable of delivering a nuclear payload. This particular design was not in heavy production. I think they made a prototype or whatnot and moved on to other things, but this was actually their first mobile ICBM. And we'll go to the MGM52 Lance guided missile. It's calling it, or describing it as portable strike missile system. And this is a mobile field artillery tactical surface-to-surface missile system. So fired from the surface to hit surface targets, and used to provide both nuclear and conventional fire support to the United States Army. Was in service from 1972 to 1992. Operated by the United States, United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, Belgium, Netherlands, and Israel. And let's see. Here we have an example of an M270 MLRS. Now, MLRS stands for Multiple Launch Rocket System. And ordinarily with MLRS there are both tracked and wheeled versions. This is obviously a tracked MLRS. And it's an armored, self-propelled multiple rocket launcher. Designed in 1977 and in service since 1983, some 1,300 M270 systems have been manufactured in the United States and Europe. This weapon can fire guided and unguided projectiles up to 26 miles. This design is quite good that they, this model here. It does, the picture I looked at had the slats in the forward windows, although they were in such a symmetrical pattern. There's like a large one and a small one, but all in all, not bad at all. Looks like what it should. And now to the M1097 Avenger. Now the Avenger is a missile system which provides mobile, short-range air defense protection for ground units against cruise missiles, unmanned aerial vehicles, low-flying fixed-wing aircraft, and helicopters. I think by saying that it's low-flying fixed-wing aircraft, obviously has a ceiling at which it cannot perform. So high-flying airplanes, aircraft, whatnot, are beyond its range or reach. And this was originally produced by Boeing for use by the United States military. And you can see here the rocket launch, actual place where the rockets are. And it's a lot like a Humvee with some obvious upgrade or whatnot, but basic Humvee carriage. It says in the description here, used by both the Army and Marine Corps. And I think from what I researched, the Marine Corps no longer uses it. I'm not sure what they use instead, or if they've replaced it with anything, but still used by the United States Army. And lastly, today we have the S400 Triumph, and that's the Soviet name, Triumph, odd spelling. SAM, surface-to-air missile. Now NATO reporting name of SA-21 Growler, the Growler. Now, it's been in service since 2007. It's a very long vehicle. It has an operational range for the missiles of 250 miles, and they travel at a speed of about Mach 12, so like, it's fast, like 12 times the speed of sound, I believe. It is currently in limited service with the Russian Armed Forces, and from what research I did, the Russians initially claimed that it was just going to be used for use with the Russian military, and then various deals to work with China to produce some or sell it to other countries, and then different points saying that no, we're just gonna keep it for ourselves. And I don't know where the status actually stands with this. I imagine, as with most countries, they plan on selling it and making money and doing that sort of thing. I doubt they'll keep it to themselves, especially when, from what I did see, they already worked on a China version of it with a different name. So, thank you for joining me once again for this SPORE vehicle spotlight of rockets and missiles. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.